to show you this. I'm going to try to flip it around. Look at this truck stop I'm at. They actually have a bunch of truck competitions. And I came down to see my dad. My dad's, I don't want to put all my business out there, but I came down here to see my dad. I'm so glad I came down. There's not a truck stop because this is what I've seen. Check this out. I'm trying to flip it around. Look at this, guys. They have truck competitions at the Kenilworth. Look how big the grill is. Listen, if you're on the highway, give the truck space because they can't stop as fast as we can. Look how big the truck is. I mean, look, this is my leg. I'm sure you guys know it's like, what, like 5 feet. Look at that baby. Isn't that beautiful? It is nice. This truck stop is so nice. Hey, Gene. I wanted to share this out. I'm down in North Carolina. I'm visiting my dad, but where I was staying, I'm in Kinley, North Carolina. Um, it was very loud at the hotel, but I'm thankful to have gotten sleep. But I'm just thankful my dad's doing good, and I hope your weekend is going good. Look at this, Gene. I drive a truck, but my truck ain't this big. I have like a day cab. This is huge. They have, yeah, thank you, Gene. I really appreciate that. If you can you share this out? I put it wasn't for kids, but really it's going to be appropriate for kids. I mean, this would be pretty cool to see them. I'm in Kinley, North Carolina, and they actually have, what is it, Super Truck Showroom. Yeah, I got, because they have this showing through the window. It says Super Truck Showroom. And see, look at all the trucks, guys. These are all the people that sacrifice for us going across the country. Thanks, Gene. Thank you. These are all the people sacrificing. I mean, everybody sacrifices, but when you're a trucker and you have to go over the road, you don't get to see your family sometimes 3 weeks at a time, and you're supporting your family. Sometimes they do have the whole family go in the truck, but they're sacrificing because the kids have to sit in a cab. But I mean, you can make good money. You can make, you're sacrificing though. Some people make, owner operators make over $300,000 a year. Um, if you work for a company, you're most likely, if you're not going over the road, you're making under $80,000. But you can make a good living as a trucker. It's hard as hell. I didn't mean to say that word. It's hard, but what in life is not hard? You could either do the hard work now and have a good retirement, or when you get older, you're going to still be struggling. So you might as well just do the hard work because either you're going to have to work 2 jobs or, be broke or work one solid good job. And we need truckers. If you're a trucker, you do what's right. You can't do drugs because you're under federal, but you live a clean lifestyle. Is keep you healthy. You can eat good. You can pack your lunch. Look at this though, guys. Look at this beautiful picture. They got, look, the state trooper, the big alligator. If you bought a truck, if you bought it, a truck brought it. Oh, if you bought it, a truck brought it. There was a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Look, flamingos. I had Wendy's for breakfast. I don't, did you eat breakfast, Gene? Hey, Gene. Look, I got my Jets. This is my uncle's jacket. Jets. I'm going to represent him. And how are you? Now it's letting you put people in timeout if they get out of control. I guess it's me and you. I just hope it doesn't allow the inappropriate comments. But I think automatically YouTube will kick them off. I just wanted to go live because I wanted to share this place out. So nice. And did you get to eat breakfast, Gene? You know, I almost watched the whole live stream of you and Karen, the lawyer. It was very interesting. But the thing that I really liked is, excuse me, when people are making comments on your thing, they're actually going to have to identify themselves. So, you know, like I have a filter, I'm sure you have it too, where I can't even see the comments if it comes across and it's very inappropriate. It will just basically put it into the garbage, you know. But I'm glad that they're going to hold people more accountable. We have to be careful with what we say, you know, because somebody's always watching, they document it and everything. And why would you want to be nasty to people, you know? I've had people, I think this is a thing too. I think when people see if they're jealous, right? Jealous can be the green monster. If people see, if people see that you're exceeding, like it takes a while, you know. But they can do the same thing. It's hard work. We have to put in the hard work. But sometimes I guess they get jealous and they want to just throw shame on you for no reason. But that's not the way we move ahead, right, Gene? I have mine on increased strictness now. I'm not. I had it where hold inappropriate comments, but then I would see some of the comments. It wasn't too many, but it was like really like kind of disgusting, and I don't I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this. Check this out. How big the gas tank is. I'm wondering. This has got to be like 200 gallons. Let's say. No, it's 150 gallons. Now mine holds 110 gallons, but mine only holds 110. But this one looks huge. Look, they got a studio sleeper, so you know that one's big. That's probably for like two people. You probably have a bunk up. Look how big it is. It's huge. Look at these stairs. They got the patriotic music playing. Look, they got this 2007 Kenworth. It looks newer. Yeah, let's see. I always drove Internationals. They're about to go with, I think we're going to go with Mack trucks or the other one. I forget what it is, the big one, but I never drove. I drove one International mostly because it's, you know, these are like for when you're going, look how big the truck is, how huge it is. Look, we got the American flag. Thank God we got the American flag. Our freedom. We have a lot of freedoms in this country. And I'm so thankful I live in the United States. You know, all countries should be take after the United States. I want to say that. I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but I just know I'm proud to be an American, live here, and there's no other place I would rather live. Because we have, look, I can drive a truck as a woman. A lot of countries don't allow that. It's oppressive. So we have a lot of, we can do what we want. You know, as far as, I want to watch my words. We can do what we want as long as you're not hurting anybody. But you can make as much money, but you're going to have to put in that hard work. Look, dirty hands, clean money. Clean hands don't always equal clean money because there's, you know, corruption in some places. Everywhere there's, I'm sure that everywhere there's corruption, but gotta focus on that good, you know. Look at this, Gene. Look at all these. I think these are nut covers. Oh, they're the nut covers. I always think like these ones, look, they got them spooky ones, spiky ones. It's actually plastic. I thought they were metal, but they are like a little bit sharp. Look at these. What's this one? Look, they have all different steel push-on nut cover. Oh, you can do different colors. Look how pretty. And it has the reflector, so at night that's good for when you're traveling at night, you know? Don't you get nervous when you see this spike? It just looks scary. I They have, all right, I'm gonna go over here. Look at this one, the Prowler. Ain't that beautiful? Look, they got, first I'm gonna show you this. Look, fenders. They got 72-inch half fenders, $869. That's just for one half fender, 800, like $1,000. Oh. And that's a deal. It's usually $1,200, I guess. Good Lord have mercy. Just the mounting kit. Look at it. So I guess they're having a 20% off deal too. The Prowler. So this place is pretty neat. You know, I was driving through Virginia, and if you're in the left lane, like I'm not the one to ride in the left lane, but if you're trying to pass, I did really good on time from Jersey to here. It took me like 8 hours, and that was stopping like um, 3 hours. That was stopping 3 times, but really just 20 minutes one time, and then use the bathroom or whatever. But when I'm coming down Virginia, good Lord, some guy almost tried to kill me or run me off the road because I was passing. Check out these little bad boys. There's Steph. I was passing in the left lane, and hello, whoever else is on here. We're at Kinley Truck Stop in North Carolina. Look, I could get my southern accent on. Everybody asks me where I'm from because I have like I'm southern Jersey accent. We always been in Florida though. We always came down to Florida. Now my dad. So if I ever move down south, I'm gonna fit right in because I got that Jersey accent. Yep. I. Anyways, I was coming through Virginia and like the guy, they ride right on top of your butt, right? You know what I'm talking about. You're. I know I was probably doing like 72 or whatever, like 5 or 7 miles over, right? So I'm coming down, passing, I couldn't get over. The guy comes on the left side of the shoulder and basically pushes. He basically, if I wouldn't have moved over a little bit, he would have, he was trying to run me into the traffic. Like, people are, you really try to stay out of left lane, but I have to pass. If they're doing 10 under, I'm passing. I just, I wanted to get down here and, you know, I wanted to get down here. If I have to pass, people shouldn't be trying to run you off the road. Obviously I know I'm going to get out of left lane once I pass, but Jesus, guys just, they're crazy. Yeah. So for, oh God. Yeah, left lane is, you're asking, I would rather pass in the right lane, honestly. As a trucker, I pass in the right lane anyway. You know, we're not supposed to be passing on the left. We always pass on the right. Look at this beauty. Is that beautiful? This one, now they have, I forgot to show how big those little shiny rims. I go to the truck wash, and I don't know if you ever know, like Blue Beacon, they have truck wash where you can actually go in, and the guys have that. They have like 8, 9 guys come and wash the truck, and I mean, when you come out, it's shiny like this. But and this says Kenley 95 first in class. I mean, that's something you write off, though. That's why they try to make the truck really look nice. They have, I guess this is where they have the truck competition. Look, I don't know if you could see it. It says 2023 Kenley 95 Truckers Jamboree Truck Show winners, and it's all the people um, that have won. It's husbands, wives, families, single guys. I guess maybe not single, but look at all them beautiful trucks. This truck is just amazing. I almost didn't see this. Honestly, I came in. I have to get some oil for my car because Every time I take like a long drive, my car eats a little bit extra oil, you know, and so I have to get a quart of oil. Always check your oil. I filled up my tires. Look, they got a cute little truck, little rig. Isn't that cute? Get that from my young son. I didn't bring any of my kids with me. My young son was kind of nervous to come down because, you know, my dad's been sick. But when I came down, they're stepping him down off ICU. Thank God. So that's a blessing. Thank you for your prayers. And thank you for saying a prayer for me while I'm traveling. Look at these exhaust pipes. Now we use DEF, so we have clean. Most of the trucks now are actually clean. Look at this. Look, $800, but I guess it's steel, right? It has to be steel, stainless steel, because I mean it's a hot exhaust. Look at these little bad boys. Well, actually they're big. Look, we got CDs, DVDs, tailpipes. What is this? An exhaust pipe, all chrome, right? Look, $900. That's why everything on a truck is like 10 times the amount on a car. That's why it's so expensive. But I mean, look how much weight you can pull. Look at these ornaments here. Wait, I think, look, Daffy Duck. He was like, well, it says rubber duck. I mean, but it does look like Daffy Duck though. Daffy Duck's so funny. Growing up. Who's that one? Oh, it's a colt. Oh, it's a donkey. And his eyes light up. Look, the eagle. That's my favorite bird. A red-tailed hawk. And drop in the comments, guys, and tell me what your favorite bird is. If you have a favorite bird. Mine is the red-tailed hawk and the eagle. And if you notice the eagle, he's always soaring above. Is that Bugs Bunny? No, it doesn't say Bugs Bunny, but you know, it looks like. Oh, look, the rooster. Some people have these, look at these Lion Stallions. Whoa, look at the Pegasus. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the lady. Angel. What is it? Oh, it's a goddess green. Fraudulent Wind Rider. Look how beautiful. I think if I would get anything, it looks like a dove, right? I mean, a swan. There's a swan. Yeah, swans are like my favorite. Hey, channel. I'm at Kinley. I'm at Kenley. I think it's Kinley, North Carolina. I'm at the truck stop, and they have so much um, really interesting stuff here. Look, that's for your steering wheel. They got all logos. Oh, that's like when you're turning. You know, that makes it a lot easier to turn when you got that big wheel. You could just grab on that instead of push, pull, push, pull. In the truck, you're pushing and pulling, you know. And this is, look at this little bad boy. Just show my face, you can see it. Hey, it's me, your girl Joe's Love Steph. If you can, give it thumbs up. Appreciate it. And share me out if you can. All right. I want you guys to be able to see this. Look, they got the logos. There's oval emblem. I don't know. Oh, that's probably a stick shift. That's probably your shifter, right? Yeah, bend shift. That makes it easier because then it brings it up to you. You know, I'm not that big. I drive a truck. A lot of women, I mean, supposedly they said like women, it's ergo, but the thing is, I drive a truck and I'm only 5'2". It's really the seats, they move back and forth and everything. You got your mirrors. There's you know, you just get a good babysitter. When just like any other career. Look, the first year I went in a truck and I was crying, but you know, the guys, everybody was very supportive, like brothers to me. And I'm so thankful that my boss gave me an opportunity because It was so hard, but God just kept whispering, keep going. I didn't want to give up, you know. If you really want something, you got to keep going. But trucking is, it's going to break your back some days. Like, I literally threw my back out trucking. But you know what? I loved it so much. I didn't give up. I had to go out and then, get back up. Look, champions, we may get down, but you got to get back up. Don't don't mean you lost just because you're down for a minute. Means that you have to recover and you keep going. This looks like a pot. Oh, that's for the exhaust pipe. It looks like a little frying pan, right? Yeah, I love eagles. Whoa, they got polishing for their chrome. Look, this is a place to come. If you need anything for your truck, you want to see what it, look, they got body pillows. That's actually not bad. It's only 24 for that huge pillow. It's so comfortable. Pillows are important. Look at this one. My God. Dun 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 dun. Good Lord. That is beautiful. Kenley Cup Best, it says Kenley Cup Best in Show sponsor. Lincoln Chrome. Look at that. And they got this one. These are the winners, 2018 and 2023. Brandon Smith. And they say international. You know, that's what I always drove is international. I drove a Freightliner, but the mirrors, it's hard for me to see a little bit. I mean, there's a blind spot behind the mirror. I'm just used to it. Once you drive with something, you're used to it, you know. It's just different. I don't know. You know, it's hard to change. But we went, I know how to drive a stick shift because that's when you go to school. I went to Smith and Solomon. When you go to school, you have to learn how to drive a 10 speed. And I have never drove a stick shift. So when I was, it's like teaching. Our trainer used to say, y'all don't listen, Don. Everybody knows him for that because it's really like when you drive the stick shift. Now, when I got into automatic and then they put me in a stick shift, I forgot you have to press in the clutch to start the truck. So it's like you have to continually drive it. Now look at this, guys. It says Trucks Move America. It's got Route 95. You got Lobster. Look, you got the dude on the horse, like our founding fathers. I don't know what that building is. It's got to be something down here. Oh wait, that's a Pentagon, isn't it? Yeah, that looks definitely like the Pentagon. In Iowa.com, Iowa80.com. They got your chairs. Look, look at this, beautiful. See, that's where I'm at. Kenley 95. I don't know why I keep saying Kinley. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even know this was here. But no, it's the first time I'm here. Hello, whoever's out there. I'm at Kenley Truck Stop, and this is a big place, big truck stop here. Look at this beautiful painting. It looks like a painting, but I think it's actually, like a wrap on the truck, however they do it. I feel it. Yeah, I don't think it's painted. I think it's a print, but it's really beautiful. Look, Daytona. You know, race car is big down south. Like I told you, I got that southern accent, so if I ever move down south, I already got the accent. I can fit right in. And the people are so nice down here. It's reasonable to live down here. Trucking I could take anywhere, really. Where do they not need a trucker, you know? It's a good, anything in the tech field or, like the trades, you could take anywhere. Amazon actually paid for me to go to trucking. Now, if you work for Amazon after 1 month, they're paying for your 2 years of college and you get benefits from day one. So I could say anything. You need a GED though or a diploma if you're going to go work there. But if you're looking to go to school and better yourself, I didn't want to go to college. I tried college and it was just too much time. I didn't have time like that. Wasn't for me. But Amazon pays 2 years of college. To go for CDLs like $8,000, now. But that's what I would recommend. Go get your CDL if you're looking, whether you're a woman or man, it doesn't matter, whatever your sex is. And go get the CDL, and you're a free person. Whereas if you go with the company, you're stuck working with them for like 2 years before you can go on your own. So you're like a you're like a freelancer. But that's advice for me as a trucker. Look, I really do want a guitar, but I'm not going to buy one right now. They're actually beautiful. It's not that bad. I see them once for like thousands of dollars. I'm like, yeah, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I want an electric acoustic guitar. I really do, but again, I got stereos, Bluetooths. I haven't had a Bluetooth in so long because we're not even allowed to talk on the phone, even on a Bluetooth, and with the company I work for. It's just against their policy. And we have now, um, now they have cameras facing in and out and on the front of the truck. So if you don't think you're safe because it protects you as a person on the roadway and it protects us as a driver because it used to always be the trucker's fault. So now the truckers have more protection for themselves, and it goes right to our dispatch. So truckers, that's why a lot of people drive in the truck lanes because truckers are professional drivers. This is our livelihood, how we make a living. It's how you support your family. And you think about the people in the car, like your grandmother, your sister, your brother. That's why we all need to show courtesy on the road and try to give people space, when you're passing. Because truckers really can't stop that fast. Think about how heavy that truck is. It could be 100,000 pounds coming down the road, you know. Yeah, that's ridiculous, Gene. I see a lot of, I don't want to put anybody out there, but a lot of the dump trucks when I'm riding, I guess they don't have the cameras in there, but it's like they're riding right on top of the person and they could throw out their whole entire career. Because it's just certain things, companies, it's automatic, you're going to jail. And like if you ever wind up hurting somebody to the point where, they're not alive, you're going to jail. Um, we can't have no side swipes, it's automatic termination. We can't have rear ends, it's an automatic termination because we're trained to be professional drivers and we have to, so no matter what, you have to give the other person courtesy, you know? Depends on the person because it depends. Like, sometimes people lose sight. That's when you're losing sight of safety over money. And if that's, if that's your issue, when you're starting out driving, you got to take your time because you're going to have to learn how to drive the truck. You're going to have to take your time, be safe, so you don't lose your career because it's it's hard to get the CDL, but it's very easy to lose it by certain things you could do. But my boss always, if something happens, he's going to review with us and they look into stuff. So look at these, Gene. A little love this stuff growing up. Now my 9-year-old who's going to be 10, they're so much more mature. But the pandemic kind of, they changed the kids because they started going online talking to their friends because they shut down the schools for like, the only thing they were doing was going online, So I'm just glad we're, I lost somebody in the pandemic, but I'm just glad we're through it. There's a lot of stuff, concerts wasn't open, so much stuff taken away. And for everybody, we can get out there again. The little teddy bear. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I think these are the ones you heat up. You put in the microwave, and so if you or somebody you know is hurt, you could put them in the microwave and put them on your belly or your boo-boo. Winter survival tooth. Yeah. Yeah, my hands, oh my God, it was so cold some winters. Um, I do flatbed, Gene, and just that cold air is so hard on your skin. There's been days where it's been like below freeze, and I mean, it just tears up your skin. I have to cover my face because we're in the flatbed is in all different types of weather. It's like anything in life, though. Anything that's worth something is not going to be easy, no matter what we do. I mean, it's just we have to keep going. Sometimes you got to take a break, take time for yourself, but don't give up. Because usually when your victory is about to come, it's like sometimes you'll almost feel like wanting to give up, but just keep going. Because if you keep doing good and keep pressing on, you're going to get to the next level. It just takes time. We have to learn. Look, they got some nice polarized glasses. I wanted to show, I don't mean to be talking about trucking, but just kind of, you know, this trophy is amazing. I wanted to show this because I didn't, sorry if I'm jumping around. Hello, anybody's out there? Is that the channel dash? Drop your channel in the comments. I don't mean to be putting this on people, the live stream. Drop your channel in the comments if you want me to check out your channel or so other people can. Look who I met. Look, Gene. You know my aunt. Look who it is. One for the money, two for the show, three to get money now. Go, let's go, let's go. Step on my blue suede shoes. Look, he doesn't have blue suede shoes on though. That is a nice statue. He said hello, Gene. Nice, beautiful. He sung a lot of gospel songs. Did you ever see him, Gene? My aunt said her girlfriend actually, he gave her a scarf. Uh, he was coming out of a concert and he actually gave her a scarf because I guess he used to always wear scarves. She said it was in Atlantic City, I think, somewhere. Look at these trucks. Thank God for GPS on our phones because I'm telling you, my sense of direction growing up was driving terrible. The only thing is, if I constantly use the GPS and never try to go without looking at it, I never get that in my brain. It's like you make out a map and I think it's like, you spatial awareness or something where your brain will actually make a map, like of your surroundings. But I find myself um, I don't remember what it's called. Maybe you know, Gene. Like if you constantly use the GPS, your mind doesn't think of where you're going. It's like you're on like a robot, basically, instead of trying to make a map in your head. So I'll do that from time to time. Oh, they got tropical air perfume. I guess, oh, you have like a little mat or something. That's pretty cool. Zone, that's your diffuser 10. That's pretty cool. I can't do too many scents because my nose is very sensitive. I don't know how, my mom was the same way. We used to put a ton of perfume on and instantly she would get a headache. Sunflowers perfume, we used to douse ourselves in that. I can't wear it now though. Same thing. I guess I'm getting older, I don't feel that old, but it's just something, your body changes. I noticed it when I was like 35. Now I'm over 40. Does that, you gotta keep going, right? I just can't have a ton of perfumes. See how big this steering wheel is? This truck is. It's so big. It's just so beautiful. Look, add some flair to your lug nuts. Yo, these are gorgeous. When I was a kid, I used to think people were rich when they had those little, like these things, the pebbles with the colors. The glass rocks. I thought they were like rubies. When you're a kid, your imagination is like, it's different. It's childish. I still have it. You still got to go back to that though. Sometimes you see stuff as a child, like through a child's eyes. The calendar. It's only $1. I'm about to buy one. These are pretty nice. I know I'm a cheapie. Though it's pretty cool though. $1 for a calendar, and it's got all the trucks and stuff. It's pretty nice. Look, that's your bumper. Beautiful. Hand rolled in. I think these are made in the U.S. Kenley. Brightliners. They're probably made all in the United States. All this stuff. Hey, who's that girl over there? Their bumper cups explain. Texas Square. Box and tapered metered. American Eagle. Where's the American Eagle one? I think that's the American Eagle down there. Okay. No, hand rolled. Not sure. I don't think that's. Where's the American Eagle? What? No, I don't think it's over here. This truck is so beautiful. It's very hard having your own rig. You got to do all your expenses yourself, but and when you work for a company, they you don't have to necessarily go over the road all the time. But your truck can't stop rolling. When you have a truck, you got to keep moving because it ain't making money if you ain't rolling. That's why time is so precious when you're a trucker. Time is precious for anybody. We don't have time to waste, really. Where do I pay for this at? Alrighty. Well, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I'm gonna get going because I gotta go up to the hospital see my dad. And God bless you guys, and share this out if you can, and like, subscribe, and comment if you can. Thank you.